your girl Ty, and I know I've not been on here for like a really long time, but I can't believe I'm sitting here saying this, but I've officially been a mom for 10 months, but for this purpose and for this video's purpose, I can't believe I've been a mom for 6 months. This is my 6-month mark of loving my tiny human, learning her, learning myself. It's just been so wild and growing in ways I never expected. I wanted to make this video to share what the last 6 months kind of consisted of and what's life really been like for me. The beautiful moments, the challenges, and everything in between. So that's kind of why I really wanted to make this video, is just for all of the new moms who are just having their babies or feel like they have nowhere to go, don't know what to expect. That's where I come in. So the first thing I want to talk about is life before her. So before Jovi, I was out and about. I lived in LA. I was going out to happy hours all the time. I loved the life that I was living, and then I got married. We started our marriage life, or our married life. And before Jovi came into our lives, I thought I knew what motherhood would feel like when I was pregnant. I was like, okay, this is kind of, I'm like getting into my motherhood vibes, right? I watched all the videos, I read all the books, I prepared as much as possible. I was literally like doing all the things once I got pregnant, but nothing. Absolutely nothing compares to holding your baby for the first time. And so I just knew that I was going to have a December baby, as you guys saw in a couple of my pregnancy vlogs. I just knew I was going to have a December baby because December is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. I love the Christmas time frame. I love it all, right? Like, I love everything about it. But no, I did not have a Christmas baby. I had a January baby, and nothing compares or feels anything to holding your baby for the first time. I also recorded my my vlog for my labor and my birth, and nothing compares to that. Like, honestly, it's a feeling that nothing will ever compare to in life. And so the second thing I would say about being a mom hitting my 6-month mark is the first few weeks after giving birth. I was struggling, I'm not gonna lie. I was struggling a lot because I feel like the first few weeks were kind of like a blur. I got lucky because my husband's mom was in town and she really helped us a lot. So I did get to sleep. I did get to, I had breakfast. So I really didn't get that like newborn trenches, but I was exhausted. I was exhausted and I needed a lot of help. I did end up having a C-section, and so that also, I felt like my recovery just felt a little bit longer. It was beautiful, it was emotional, but it was just super exhausting. Like, I feel like I was just tired every single day. I just feel like I was healing, I was learning how to breastfeed. I feel like one thing I will take away from this pregnancy is that when I was in the hospital, I knew before I was pregnant. No, I knew while I was pregnant that I did not want to breastfeed. It was something that I was not interested in. I never thought about it. I just knew that I wanted to pump. But when I was in the hospital, I was just so exhausted. I couldn't say that how I was feeling, and they just kept trying to get me to breastfeed and breastfeed. And like, when I got home, it was becoming so overwhelming to try to breastfeed. And I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out a routine. And so I ended up just pumping, which was my original plan. And I felt so much better about it. But just trying to figure out a routine and honestly figuring out myself again was the hardest thing after, the first few weeks. I cried from happiness. I cried from being overwhelmed. I cried for just my hormones being out of whack. I was crying because I couldn't be in the gym. Like, it just felt like everything was hard. I couldn't do anything by myself. I needed help. I'm so used to doing things by myself. My husband was there for me, but it just was so much that I just couldn't figure it out. So the first few weeks were a little difficult for me, but I am grateful that like I didn't have to do it by myself. So yeah, that's kind of how the first few weeks went for me. Moving on to number 3 of the next chapter is finding our groove. So I feel like eventually it got easy to find our groove. By around month 2 or 3, I kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go on a walk. I'm gonna take the baby on the walk, and we're gonna start just, you know, doing something. We're gonna get some sunshine. We're not gonna be stuck in the house all day. So that's kind of where I started finding my rhythm. I started to trust myself a little bit more with the baby. I remember that I was extremely nervous driving with the baby the first time. Like I couldn't figure out the Duna, right? Like I couldn't figure out how to take it out, how to put it in. Even though I've done it a million times with the baby actually in it, I was freaking out. Like I was just so nervous. So eventually, like at month 2 or 3, I got over it and I was like, okay, we're gonna go outside today. And once I did that, I was good. Like everything was good, but I was freaking out. Like, I don't know why, but you know, I learned her sounds, I learned her cues. I started like understanding, okay, this is what she wants, this is what she doesn't want. And so it kind of just, you know, I kind of started figuring out motherhood, I should say, by month 2 or 3. It was nice. I was doing the things, I was watching her discover me, I was discovering her, and it's honestly just been like the biggest blessing trying to figure that out. And so the things that I did not expect, honestly, is like, I was not dressing up anymore. There was a ton of laundry all over the place. Our house was a mess. Bottles. I did my best with the whole bottle situation of like heating the bottles up, cleaning the bottles every day. It just, after every feed, it wasn't working. Like cleaning my pumping supplies after, it wasn't working. Like, yeah, I was tired. I was tired. So I would just do like, I would pump after an entire day. Like I would clean my pump material after an entire day. I knew you were gonna do it. No. And then I would clean bottles after an entire day. Like I just couldn't do the whole clean after every single one. It was so much stress. It started to become a lot. So I was like, yeah. And I feel like there's a lot that people don't tell you about being a first-time mom, like how you can love your baby more than anything in the world, but still like miss your old self, how mom guilt hits you out of nowhere because you're like, I want my body back. I want to go back to what I was doing. I want to go back to my routines, like how you're questioned whether you're doing anything right, or enough, or give everything you have. Like, are you there for your husband? Are you this? Are you that? Like, it's such a mental battle. And what surprised me most about motherhood is how strong motherhood has made me, how patient I've become, how present I've become, how grateful for the smallest things. I was on social media, I was making content, I was doing videos, and then all of a sudden I was just like, this is my home. These are my people. This is my baby. This is my husband. These are the people that I want to spend my time with. And I feel like I'm like how Kourtney Kardashian feels, where she's like, this is my family. This is what I want to do full time. And I'm like, yes, I feel you, girl. Like, this is where I'm at. This is me. But also I'm like Chloe, because I'm like, I love my family. I love being the cool aunt. Like, I love everything about it, but I really want my job. I really want to work. I really want to be successful. So it's literally a battle that I'm facing every day. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of like where I am mentally. My favorite moment so far about motherhood is, again, at the 6-month mark, I was kind of like seeing the smiles, seeing the laughing, like kind of feeling good of I had a routine. I started hearing her laugh. I started figuring out things that I was like, okay, like seeing her do things for the first time. I was like, okay, wait, this is so beautiful. Wait, I can't cry every day, but like I want to. Like seeing how she looks at me, I'm just like, I'm your mom. Me, it's me. Hi, it's me. Like I don't know, it was just such a beautiful thing. Nothing compares, like nothing compares. And so I just love that fact. What I've learned about being a mom, I will say, is if motherhood has taught me anything, it's that you don't have to be perfect. And I feel like we see on Instagram, social media, we see all of these like, oh my gosh, look at this. My kid is eating at 6 months. Oh my God, my kid is doing this at 6 months. And I'm just like, no, we're not there yet. And I had to stop telling myself, like, as long as you show up, as long as every day you choose your family, you're taking care of your child, you're doing okay. And even on the hard days, you're doing okay. I mean, I'm a full-time working mom, so I don't have the time or as much time that I would like for, you know, to do certain things, and that's okay because Jovi is still going to get there, and I believe in her, and she's going to hit her milestones when she hits her milestones. I'm not rushing it, and I battled with that the entire first 6 months. I'm like, she's not crawling, she's not lifting her head, she's not doing this, and I'm like, just give her time. She's on her own time. Let her do what she do when she does it, and we're good. So I did that, and it worked out. And the last but not least, looking ahead to where I am now, I cannot believe Jovi is going to be 1 year old next month. Time has flown by. If someone would have told me like your first 6 months would have went by so fast, I would not have believed them. Within that 6 months, we purchased a house, we hit more milestones within our family, we have just done so much, and like watching her grow has been the greatest gift, literally. And then being able to watch her grow in a home that we can call ours is amazing. Like having her first Christmas, I'm just so excited about it, and I know this first year is going to be full of moments I'll remember forever. And I have already been just documenting. She's in daycare now, so she's been getting like stuff to take home, paintings and things, and I'm like, I'm keeping everything. I don't care. Like, I want all of your things on our fridge. I want everything that you bring home, every ornament that you made out of paper is going on our tree. Like, I don't care, okay? We have 5 Christmas trees in our home. 3 of them are for her, and I don't care because this is my baby and I love her so much. So yeah, but I mean, that was pretty much the first 6 months of life for me. It was a little difficult just mentally, just balancing, trying to get back into shape, trying to get back into fitness. But honestly, as far as motherhood goes, I'm like, I feel like I did a good job mentally. I feel like as of right now, I'm okay. Right now she's 10 months. I feel like I'm okay. Yeah. So anyways, thank you for being here and for watching our journey. If you're a new mom or about to become one, just know you're not alone. You're doing better than you think. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more mom life, lifestyle, and all things protect your energy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Comment below if you would like to see anything else. See ya.